Lord, I swear I keep knocking my camera over. It is February 6th, and we are going to start off with the Lord's Prayer. We like try to do that every single day, so let's get at it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever and ever. Amen. Tonight we are reading February 6th. It is Exodus 23:13, Exodus 23:14 through 25:20, Matthew 24:29 through 51, Psalms 30:1 through 12, and Proverbs 7:24 through 27. So February 6th, here we go. Exodus 23:14 through 25:40. 3 times a year you are to hold a festival for me. Hold the spring festival of unraised bread, when you eat unraised bread for 7 days. At that time set of the month of Abib, as I commanded you. This was the month you came out of Egypt. No one should go up before me empty-handed. Hold the summer festival of harvest, when you bring in the first fruits of your works in the field. Hold the autumn festival of ingathering at the end of the season, when you bring your year's crop. 3 times a year all your males do appear before Master God. Don't offer the blood of a sacrifice to me with anything that has yeast in it. Don't leave the fat from your festival of offering overnight. Bring the choice first product of the year to the house of God. Don't boil a kid in its mother's milk. Now get yourselves ready. I'm sending my angel ahead of you to guard you in your travels. You to lead you to the place that I've prepared. Pay close attention to him, obey him, don't go against him. He won't put up with your rebellions because he's acting out of my authority. But if you obey him and do everything I tell you, I'll be an enemy to your enemies. I'll fight those who fight you. When my angel goes out ahead of you and leads you into the land of the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Canaanites, and Hivites, and the Jebusites, I'll clear the country of them. So don't worship or serve their gods. Don't do anything that they do, because I'm going to wipe them right off the face of the earth and smash their scared phallic pillars to bits. But you serve your God, and he'll bless your food and your water. I'll get rid of the sickness among you. There won't be any miscarriages nor barren women in your land. I'll make sure you live full and complete lives. I'll send my tenor on ahead of you and throw those people you're approaching into a panic. All you'll see of your enemies is the backs of their heads. And I'll send despair on ahead of you, and I will push the Hivites, Canaanites, and the Hittites out of your way. I won't get rid of them all at once, lest the land grow up in weeds and the wild animals take over. Little by little, I'll get them out of there while you have a chance to get your crops going to make a land of your own. I will make your borders stretch from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, and from the wilderness to the Euphrates. I'm turning everyone living in that land over to you. Go ahead and drive them out. Don't make any deal with them or their gods. They are not to stay in the same country with you, lest they get you in sin. By worshiping their gods, beware, that's a huge danger. I'm going to highlight that real quick. Hang on. So what did it say? I will make your borders, because I would like to look that up, from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, wilderness of the Euphrates. I'm interested in that. He said to Moses, climb the mountain to God, you and Aaron, Nadab, Abu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. They will worship from a distance. Only Moses will approach God. The rest of you are not to come close, and the people are not to climb the mountain at all. So Moses went to the people and told them everything that God had said, all the rules and regulations. They all answered in unison. Everything God said, we'll do. Then Moses wrote it all down, everything God had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain using 12 pillared stones for the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he directed young Israelite men to offer whole burnt offerings and sacrifice peace offerings of bulls. Moses took half the blood and put it in the bowls, and the other half he threw against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it as the people listened. They said, "Everything God said we'll do. Yes, we'll obey." Moses took the rest of the blood and threw it over the people, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant which God has made with you out of all the words I have spoken." Then they climbed the mountain, Moses and Aaron and Nadab and Abihu and 70 of the elders of Israel. They saw the God of Israel. He was standing on a pavement of something like sapphires, pure sky, clear sky blue. He didn't hurt those pillar leaders of the Israelites. They saw God and they ate and drank. God said to Moses, "Climb higher up the mountain and wait there for me. I'll give you tablets of stone and teachings and commandments that I've written to instruct them." So Moses got up, accompanied by Joshua, his aide, and Moses climbed up to the mountain of God. He told the elders of Israel, "Wait for us here until we return to you. You have Aaron and Hur with you. If there are any problems, go to them." Then Moses climbed the mountain. The cloud covered the mountain. The glory of God settled over Mount Sinai. The clouds covered it for 6 days. On the seventh day, he called out of the cloud to Moses. In the view of the Israelites below, the glory of God looked like a raging fire at the top of the mountain. Moses entered the middle of the cloud and climbed the mountain. Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. God spoke to Moses, tell the Israelites they are to set aside offerings for me. Receive the offerings from everyone who is willing to give. These are the offerings I want you to receive from them: gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet material, fine linen, goat's hair, tanned rams, skins, dolphin skins, really, acacia wood, lamp oil, spices for anointing, oils, and fragrant incense, onyx stones, and other stones for setting in the ephod and the breastpiece. Let them construct a sanctuary for me so that I can live among them. You are to construct it in the following plans I've given you and design for the dwelling of the design of all of its furnishings. First, let them make a chest using acacia wood. Make it 3 3/4 feet long and 2 1/4 feet wide and deep. Cover it with veneer of pure gold inside and out, and make a molding of gold all around it. Cast 4 gold rings and attach them to its 4 feet, 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Make poles from acacia wood and cover them with veneer of gold and insert them into the rings on the sides of the chest for carrying the chest. The poles are to stay in the rings. They must not be removed. Place the testimony that I give you in the chest. Now make a lid of pure gold for the chest, an atonement cover there, and 3/4 feet long and 2 1/4 feet wide. Sculpt 2 winged angels out of hammered gold of either end of the atonement cover. One angel on one end, one angel on the other. Make them of one piece with the atonement cover. Make the angels with the wings spread. Hover over the atonement cover, facing one another, but looking down on it. Set the atonement cover as a lid over the chest and place the testimony that I will give you. I will meet you there at set times and speak with you from above the atonement cover and from between the angel figures there are on it, speaking the command that I have for the Israelites. Next, make a table from acacia wood. Make it 3 feet long, 1 1/2 feet wide, and 2 1/4 feet high. Cover it with veneer and pure gold. Make a molding all around it of gold. Make the border of a handbreadth wide all around it and rim with gold for the border. Make 4 rings of gold and attach the rings to the 4 legs parallel to the tabletop. They will serve as holders for the poles used to carry the table. Make the poles of acacia wood and cover them with a veneer of gold. They will be used to carry the table. Make plates, bowls, jars, jugs for pouring out offerings. Make them of pure gold. Always keep fresh bread of the presence on the table for me. Make a lampstand of pure hammered gold. Make its stem and branches, cups, silexes, and petals all one piece. I'll have to look that word up. Give it 6 branches, 3 from one side and 3 from the other. But put 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms each with silex and petals on one branch, three on the next, and so on. And same of all for all 6 branches. On the main stern of the lampstand, make 4 cups shaped like almonds, and silex, Calyx, silex. Okay. And petals, a silex extender from under each pair of the 6 branches. The entire lampstand fashioned from one piece of hammered gold. Make 7 of these lamps for the table. Arrange the lamps so they throw their light out in front. Make the candle snuffers and trays out of pure gold. Use a 75-pound brick of pure gold. Good Lord. Lampstand and its accessories. Study the design you were given on the mountain and make everything accordingly. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, God is telling him how to make the Ark of the Covenant, which is to carry the 10 Commandments. The breakdown of Exodus 23:14 through 25:40 says, God lays out order, obedience in his dwelling and his people. He commands the Israelites to keep the feast, remembering deliverance, provision, and gratitude. He promises an angel to guide and protect them. Victory comes little by little through obedience, not shortcuts. Then God gives detailed instructions for the tabernacle, a holy place where he chooses to dwell. The message: God desires closeness, but it requires reverence, obedience, and intentional structure. Okay. Matthew 24:29 through 51. It says, follow those hard times. Sun will fade out, moon will cloud over. Stars fall out of the sky, cosmic powers tremble. Then the arrival of the Son of Man. It will fill the skies, no one will miss it. Unready people all over the world, outsiders to the splendor of the people, will raise a huge lament as they watch the Son of Man blazing out of heaven. At the same moment, he'll dispatch his angels with a trumpet blast summons, pulling in God's chosen from the 4 winds from pole to pole. Then a lesson from the fig tree. From the moment you notice its buds form, the merest hint of green, you know summer's just around the corner. So it is with you. When you see all these things, you'll know he's at the door. Don't take this lightly. I'm not just saying this for some future generation, but it's all for you. The age continues until all these things take place. Sky and earth will wear out, but my words won't wear out. But the exact day and hour, no one knows, not even heaven's angels, not even the Son. Only the Father knows. The arrival of the Son of Man will take place in times like Noah. Before the great flood, everyone was carrying on as usual, having a good time right up until the day Noah boarded the ark. They knew nothing until the flood hit and swept everything away. The Son of Man's arrival will be like the 2 men who will be working in the field. One will be taken, one will be left behind. 2 women will be grinding at the mill. One will be taken, one left behind. So stay awake, alert. You have no idea what day your master will show up, but you do know this. You know that if the homeowner has known what time the night the burglar would arrive, he would be there with his dogs to prevent the break-in. Be vigilant just like that. You have no idea when the Son of Man is going to show up. Who here qualifies for the job of overseeing the kitchen? A person the master can depend on to feed the workers on time each day. Someone the master can drop in unannounced and always find him doing his job. A God-blessed man or woman, I tell you. It won't be long before the master will put this person in charge of the whole operation. But if that person only looks out for himself if that person only looks out for himself, and that the minute the master is always, why is that house so hard? It is not that late. But if the master only looks out for him, and the minute the master is away, does what he pleases, abusing the help and throwing drunken parties for his friends, the master is going to show up where he least expects it. And it won't be pretty. He'll end up in the dump with the hypocrites, out in the cold shivering, teeth chattering. Lord, it seems like I always find one little section I like to get tongue-tied on. The breakdown of Matthew 24:29 through 51 said Jesus speaks about his return. Sudden power, undeniable. No one knows the day or the hour, so the command is simple. Stay ready. Like the days of Noah, people will be distracted, comfortable, and unaware. Faithful servants stay alert and do their work. Careless ones drift into the delay of disobedience. The core lesson: readiness is proven by faithfulness, not talk. Psalms 30, 1 through 12. I give you all the credit, God. You got me out of that mess. You didn't let my foes gloat. God, my God, I yielded for help, and you put me together. God, you pulled me out of that grave, gave me another chance of life when I was down and out. All you saints, sing your hearts out to God. Thank him to his face. He gets angry once in a while, but across a lifetime there is only love. The nights of crying your eyes out or give away, the nights of crying your eyes out, give way to the daughters of the days of laughter. Bear with me, y'all. When things were going great, I crowed. I've got it made. I'm God's favorite. He made my king of the mountain. He made me king of the mountain. Then you looked the other way, and I fell to pieces. I called out to you, God, I laid my case before you. Can you sell me for a profit when I'm dead? Auction me off at a cemetery yard for sale. When I'm dust to dust, my songs and stories of you won't sell, but listen and be kind. Help me out of this. You did it. You changed my lament into whirling dance. You ripped off my black mourning band and decked me with wildflowers. I'm about to burst with song. I can't keep quiet about you. God, my God, I can't thank you enough. The breakdown of Psalms 31 through 12 says David praises God with deliverance after distress. Weeping may come, but it does not stay forever. Joy always has the final word. Pride leads to instability, but humility brings restoration. God turns mourning into dance. The takeaway God's rescue restores and deserves public praise for private victories. Proverbs 7:24 through 27 says, So, friends, listen to me. Take these words of mine most serious. Don't fool around with a woman like that. Don't even stroll through her neighborhood. Countless victims come under her spell. She's the death of many a poor man. She runs a halfway house to hell, fits you out of a shroud and coffin. Breakdown of Proverbs 7:24 through 27 says, to take a direct warning, don't flirt with temptation. The path of sin looks appealing but leads to destruction. Many people have fallen because they ignored small compromises. Wisdom says, stay far away, don't test your strength. I will tell you for February 6th, it was a good day. I got a little tongue tied a couple times, but I'm working on that. I don't know if I'm just getting nervous or what, but I just got to focus like it's just me reading to me because that's really what this is for, anyways. Guys, if no one told you today, guys and girls, I love you. If no one told you, I love you. I hope you have a better than good night. I will see you tomorrow. Will be February 7th. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a better than good night. See you tomorrow.